right. And we're live. Welcome to the middle class dropouts.
Welcome, guys,
Welcome.
to another live episode of the Middle Class Dropouts.
Yes.
Here we are live.
Rigo, how are you, my
doing,
brother?
big dog?
Real good?
We're doing good.
Blessed.
We're gonna spit out a little bit of information of these new coins we've been researching and investing in. We're gonna help the folks out on how to get them through their phone. No, you don't even need a desktop. This is all through your phone. How to set things up. How to walk through it. So if you guys
what are we setting up specifically?
So we're setting up specifically to buy the token that we're talking about, which is SafeMoon. We're going to be talking about Elongate and a couple other tokens, low market cap tokens that are deflationary. We're going to be, so if you guys want to say purchase $100 of this coin, we're going to walk you guys on, we're going to walk through we're going to walk through the process of buying that token.
For you.
Getting all tongue twisted over here. So, let's go ahead and get started, Vinny.
Let's do this.
So the first token we're going to be talking about here is SafeMoon.
SafeMoon to the moon.
SafeMoon to the moon. So this token here, man, I think it was one of the first deflationary tokens that came on. So basically what I mean by that is they had 1 quadrillion tokens, which is a beyond amount of tokens. I mean, that's a shit ton of tokens. But it wouldn't matter if they didn't get rid of them, right? I mean,
of course.
That price would take forever, right? Mm-hmm. You would need a shit ton of billions of dollars, trillions of dollars in this token for you to even see gains. But what they do is every time you sell, so you can buy, say, 1 billion tokens of this. If you sell 1 billion tokens, they will grab 10% of those. So whatever 10% of 1 billion is, I want to say, what is it? 100 billion? No, 1 billion, 100 million. 100 million tokens. They would burn 50 million. 50 million is gone forever. So that 1 quadrillion tokens just came down. And then the other 5% gets distributed back to all the wallet holders. So if you hold SafeMoon, you can keep scrolling on this Trust Wallet app we're going to walk you guys through. It is constantly depositing tokens because all these open close orders that are being processed, for every time they do that, you get deposited tokens. So basically, in other words, in the stock world, right, you're getting paid dividends.
Yes. You're
getting paid dividends for holding this token. So it's super cheap. It is like I said, one of the first kind. They've been burning. We're at a market cap. I don't know if they show it here, but if we go to their website, I know they have it there. So yeah, so we have a little bit less than 650,000 holders. So there's 612,000 people. I mean, maybe people hold multiple wallets, but around 750,000 people are holding this coin.
Wow.
I mean, that's ridiculous, bro. That's a stupid low amount, right?
Yes.
So then you have, let me see where
the burn.
Where is that?
To the right. 405 trillion. That's a T at the end of that, by the way. So that's 405 trillion SafeMoon tokens burned in the matter of 2-3 months from when SafeMoon first started coming out. So in my opinion, they started with 1,000 trillion, which is 1 quadrillion SafeMoons. And within that time frame, they've already burned close to half of 1 quadrillion tokens of SafeMoon. Now we're at, if you do the math, we would be technically around 595 trillion left SafeMoons circulating. And every time you sell, like Rigo was explaining, you get a percentage of those tokens divided by the 612,000 holders across the platform.
Whoever's holding it.
And so that means that you're getting paid dividends. So when the price drops, you don't feel that pain as much. But when it goes up, you see your gains a lot higher than when you originally
What would you say, Vinny, in the last month that we've been holding, you gained 100 million tokens?
Over 200 million shares
likewise.
Of tokens. So just by
we'll show you guys, and we'll show you the numbers, because we'll pull up my my wallet. We'll show you guys kind of how it looks. It is sitting at a market cap of 3.4 billion, which I mean, dude, this thing is young, bro.
Super young.
It's young. You know, I say it's young. Yeah, it could be a lot of money there, but look at the holders.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a lot of holders, bro. You know, all things considered. So we'll start off with this token here. So I'm gonna show you guys, and this is all live. So I might be swapping in and out just because I don't want to show certain information, right?
Yeah.
So this is the Trust Wallet here. So what you're gonna want to first do, if you're completely new to crypto, this is what I would do, and I would tell one of my family members. So I would go to the App Store, and you would search Trust Wallet, right? And then you would go to this one here, and you would download it. Okay, when you first download it, it's gonna look a little bit different than the one I have. You're not gonna have this browser here. It's just gonna say wallet, Dex, and settings. You need this browser because on here that's where you're gonna find Pancake Swap. That's where you're gonna find Sushi Swap, Uniswap, stuff you're gonna need to be switching, right? So in order to get to that point, I'm gonna switch out of this real quick. Do you mind just kind of like talking to me real quick?
Yeah, and
just because I don't know what's on my browser.
And so a little bit of porn, a little bit of this,
XNXX.
a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Now, listen, people, these are speculations that we're doing. We're not financial advisors, first and foremost. We're not licensed. We're just two middle-class dropouts that want to make money in other avenues rather than your typical 9 to 5. And we believe that there's 3 ways in the U.S. economy to make it or break it. Most likely make it. And these are the 3 ways, in my opinion, is business. Number 2 is real estate. Number 3, the stock market.
Yeah.
So there are 3 ways to make it. Business, real estate, stock market. Of course, you could go to college, get yourself in debt, and get a career out of that. But now you have a burden over your shoulders of I don't know how many tens of thousands of dollars in debt, and you're still getting paid less than someone who didn't go to college, maybe went to a union trade, organization, and is now making maybe over $100,000 with no debt, has a house, several kids, working, and also doing cryptocurrencies and stocks and making more money there. That's just what we're seeing happening.
Yeah.
And those are the 3 different ways: business, real estate, stock market.
That's right.
So back to you, Rigo.
Alrighty. So once, like I said, you're gonna download the Trust Wallet. You're gonna open it. Your Trust Wallet isn't gonna have this this browser here. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna go you're gonna go to your browser and you're gonna type in community.trustwallet.com right up here. This is where you're gonna want to go. You're gonna scroll down and you're gonna see trust browser enable. Just copy it. You're just gonna copy it, and then you're just gonna excuse me, I got it through YouTube, but you're just gonna put it on your Safari, and it's gonna just come up like this: open page and trust, and you're gonna open, and then it's gonna take you to your Trust Wallet, and now you're gonna have this browser down here.
So remember, first download Trust Wallet, and then you're gonna realize that you do not have a browser.
Yeah.
And then you do that step.
That's gonna get you this browser because you're gonna need it. Okay, now from here it's gonna split up to 2 different things. Either you already have a crypto account with Coinbase, CoinMarketCap, KuCoin, Kraken, Binance USA. If you already have that, we're gonna show you how to go that way. But say you're brand new to this, right? What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go to BNB. When you're right here, you're gonna want to go up here where it says buy, right up here. You're gonna go to buy, and then it's gonna tell you can pay with the credit card or debit card. So this is where you're gonna want to put how much you're wanting to invest, right? Another thing you wanna it's not available. Sometimes not available because it surges, but most of the time it is available. But I'm just gonna walk you through this step in case when you do log on, this step is there for you. But say you want to invest $300, right? maybe 270 of that's gonna go to fees of interchanging what I'm gonna show you now. So just keep in mind that there's gonna be fees, and when you do buy SafeMoon or whatever coin we're gonna talk about, it's gonna be a less amount because of the fees that they charge. This is crypto, you know, it's like anything else, right? So say you buy 300, you would put 300. I think it's a minimum of $50 purchase. Then you're gonna put next, and then right in this area here, there's gonna be like Moon Pay is the provider. You go through it, you put your card info. My experience from setting up for myself, my mom, my brothers, your bank card's gonna deny it. It's just, it happens, right? They don't like crypto. Banks don't like crypto. So just call them, or if you get a text message, hey, was this you? Tell them yeah. And then go ahead and purchase your BNC. All right, so then once we go from this step, you're gonna purchase it, and it's gonna take a little bit for it to show up here, right? You're gonna take a while. It's gonna tell you, hey, you received X amount of BNB, right? Whatever it is, a whole BNB is 505. So you invest 505, you're gonna have 1 point something. If you invest less, it's gonna say 0.5 something, whatever it is, the amount you're willing to invest. So now after you go there and you see that it says received and you see your balance here, you're gonna go back, and then you're gonna go to Smart Chain, which is right here. You're gonna go to Smart Chain. Sorry about that. That's my bad. You're gonna go back to BNC, then you're gonna go to more, which is right here, more, and then it's gonna say swap to Smart Chain down here. That's what you're gonna want to do. Essentially, it's the other coin, but I was doing it backwards. So then you're gonna go to swap to Smart Chain. You're gonna hit 0 up here, and you're gonna put 100% of whatever you're gonna switch over. So say you have 0.50 something of Binance, you're gonna hit max, and it's gonna transfer that whole balance into Smart Chain. Then you're gonna put swap, and then it's gonna say okay, whatever, and then you're gonna see you have 0 BNB. But when you go back, you're gonna have some Smart Chain. This is what you're gonna have. So now you're gonna have whatever amount of token you have, right? Token amount of BNB that you have, Smart Chain. I know this is a lot, guys. It's a lot for me too, but I'm trying to
hold on, people. Hold on.
So once you have your BNB Smart Chain, what you're gonna want to do is, then you're gonna go to your browser, then you're gonna swipe right here, new dApps, because mine says history. You're not gonna have this because you haven't opened it, but you're gonna swipe. You're gonna slide over until you find Pancake Swap. There's a lot of these dApps. They're basically just exchanges, and then they grab your tokens that you have in this wallet, and you're able to purchase others.
I thought it was in the beginning.
Oh, it's down here. DeFi, under DeFi. Pancake Swap.
So under DeFi. So you have new apps, DeFi popular. It's in the middle,
yeah.
DeFi.
Then you're going to hit Pancake Swap. Since I have mine connected already up here where it says OXBO, that's my wallet. Yours is going to have something that says connect. All you literally have to do is tap that little blue connect, and it's going to connect, and it's going to upload your balance of BNB Smart Chain right here. So you're going to have whatever X amount. I only had the like $7, so that's what's showing here, right? So you're going to have that here, right? So from this step, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to BSCS scan, BSCS or BSC scan. Okay, this is where you're gonna get the contract address, because you're gonna buy SafeMoon, and it's gonna get deposited to that contract wallet you're installing. So from here you would put SafeMoon. Okay, sorry, it's last one. SafeMoon. There it is. It's gonna be right here. You're just gonna want it, exactly how it is here. If it says if it says anything then bscscan.com, don't get that, because there's a lot of scammers that put similar websites and they just change one letter. And if you grab that token and you deposit your money, they're gonna end up getting your tokens. So make sure it's this website you're searching for. You're gonna scroll down. Where is it? Oh, right here, right where it says contract address. This is what you're gonna want to copy. Okay, so we're gonna hit it. We're gonna copy it. We're gonna copy, and then we're gonna go back to our Trust wallet, and right here where it says to, because you want to exchange your Smart Chain BNB, and then you're gonna hit select currency, and this is gonna pop up. You're gonna hit paste, and that contract address should pop up, but I don't think I copied the right one. Oh yeah, it copied the whole thing. Hold on. Oh, right here, copied address. So this, just hit this little thing right here. This is gonna copy for you, and this is still SafeMoon. So just hit this, and it's gonna say copy. And then you're gonna hit paste, and then you're gonna, as soon as you hit paste, you're gonna see that it says SafeMoon. This is the one you wanna hit. Now you have your balance of BNB that you transferred from your Binance token. You transfer it to Smart Chain Binance. Okay, you're gonna have that, and then you want to transfer that to your SafeMoon. So you're gonna have zero balance here. I obviously have some, so that's why it says this here. But you're gonna have zero. So then you're gonna hit enter amount, right? And then sorry, you go here. You go to this little. It used to be a gear, but they switched it. So this little thing here, you're gonna hit it, and it's gonna. When you first do it, it's gonna say like 0.08 the slippage. That's basically is like the gas fees they're charging in a way. So you're gonna want to set it at 12%, right? That's gonna get you those tokens. It's gonna get them to you fast. So you're gonna hit where it says slippage tolerance. You're gonna want to make sure it hits 12%. Then you're gonna hit max, whatever it is. I don't even think I can buy some because I don't have enough. Then you would just hit exchange token. Once it does that, it's a window's gonna pop up, and it's gonna say confirm. You confirm it. Once it says confirm, it's gonna give you like a little loading screen. It's gonna say contract in process, and then you would just exit out. You would go back to your wallet, and then you would have it pop up. You're gonna have it say SafeMoon, the amount of tokens you got, and what it's obviously valued, and then that's pretty much it. You got SafeMoon. Congratulations. And we were talking about the constant deposit of, like, say, dividends. It's basically shares, right? So tokens that people are selling, so they're burning. So if you see here, I have 8,997 just in this little box. I'm gonna refresh it, and just because people are selling, it went up to 9,137. And this is like clockwork. This is every time you refresh this thing, it's constantly going up. 9,281. So this is what we said that we had. I think when I first bought was at 1.5, maybe 10 million, and then it went up to I think I had 1.5, something like that. But it's just constantly gaining coins just from holding the token. So your value is constantly going up. So that's how you buy SafeMoon, right?
Nice.
That's through the Trust Wallet. So now let's say that you want to buy something through Coinbase. Say you have Coinbase or crypto. I recommend crypto.com, even though it takes a little bit longer. So let's do crypto.com. So say crypto.com. You would go to crypto wallet, and then you would just hit purchase a coin, right? Purchase Binance, because Binance is what you're going to be switching over. So Binance coin. Oh, but we said Binance was down a little bit, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah, so Binance, when we tried doing it, because Jonathan wanted to buy a bit more of another token we're going to talk about, it said that it wasn't transferring at the moment. I'm going to just put this there in case you do take this route. This is what you're going to do. You're going to go to buy Binance, whatever. You have your cards there. You put how much you want to buy. Same thing. It's going to have fees. So if you want to buy $100 worth, and always invest what you're willing to lose. Don't go all in on these things, So you're going to buy the Binance token. Once you buy it and it pops up on balance, when it pops up here, say whatever percentage you have, USD, $50, $100, $200, you're going to hit transfer. Then you're going to put withdraw. And then you're going to put external wallet. Then you hit that, and then it says, see, withdrawals are all right. So let me do another token just so you see kind of how it looks. We ended up doing Litecoin for Jonathan, so we'll do the same thing. You hit transfer, and then withdraw, and then you would hit external wallet, and then it would say add wallet. Okay, then where you would put add wallet, it's going to need an address. And you got to make sure, because if you're new to this, only send the token to its address. You can't send, say, Bitcoin to a Litecoin address. It's going to be gone forever. So if you're buying Litecoin, send it to a Litecoin address. And then you would come here to your Trust Wallet. You would hit this little gear icon up here. You would hit it, and then you would search Litecoin. And then, I have it turned on already, but it would be off. You turn it on. You hit done, and then it's gonna pop up right here. It's gonna be right in this area. So then you would hit it, and then you would put receive, because you're gonna send from your crypto.com to your trust wallet. You hit receive, and then this here, this address, LTC, that's the address you're gonna want to copy. So then you can hit copy down here. So I would hit copy. My address is copied. What I like to do, first 3 letters, last 3 words and letters. So this one's LTC, and then the last one's 4YH, right? So then you would go to crypto.com, and you would put receive address. You would put boom, paste LTC 4YH. So I know I'm sending it there. I'm not sending it anywhere else. I'm sending it to my trust wallet. Then I would just hit, I would name it trust wallet, and then continue. And then it would tell me, you enter your, when you set up crypto.com, you have to set up a 2FA. It's going to send you an email. It's going to send you a text message, because they want to make sure it's you sending these things. So once you do all that, it's going to approve it, and you're going to send it. Don't get scared if it doesn't pop up right away, because my personal experience, I've waited 45 to an hour. If you see here, I withdrew BNB to one of my trust wallet, or to the trust wallet address, and it took maybe an hour. It said pending until I finally completed, and then it popped up in my trust wallet. So say you do Binance or you do Litecoin, you send it, it's gonna say pending for a little bit. I don't know for how long. It just depends how busy the servers are. I don't know, the hash rate. It's gonna say pending. As soon as you refresh and it says complete, then go ahead and go to your trust wallet, and your balance should be in Litecoin if you send Litecoin, or in Binance if you send Binance. If you send Binance, do that step. Start from where I showed you when you had the Binance. Then you would transfer it to Smart Chain Binance, then to PancakeSwap, connect the wallet, then you grab the contract address from SafeMoon, and then you buy it. Now, if you have Litecoin, what you're going to want to do is you're going to hit Litecoin. You're going to put, let me see, because there's a way to exchange it. Let me see more. Trade BNB. You would trade it, and then you would hit, where's Litecoin at?
It's up top.
Did I pass it?
Yeah. Oh, no, you didn't. That was up there.
Oh, no, it's this one. Let's see, because it lets you trade it.
Now, again, these are multi-step processes, and most people don't like that. Most people just want it in one app. All you can get, all you could receive. And sometimes, if you really want to make some money, you have to do a little bit of digging. You need to brainstorm. You need to be with like-minded people, and you'll be surprised how far you could go with that knowledge. Just have an open mind and understand that these cryptos, they go up and down real crazy. The volatility on cryptocurrencies is not one to take lightly. If you feel like you can't stomach the downturns, say you put in $1,000 because you got FOMO, fear of missing out, and that $1,000 turns to $500, and now you want to sell because you lost $500 in your mind, and then the price goes back up to $1,000, and then it goes to $1,200, $1,600, $1,800, $2,000, and now you're flabbergasted because you can't understand why it fell to $500 to begin with. Well, that's part of the process, part of the journey. You need to understand that. If you feel like you just want to be into stocks and cryptocurrencies because they go up and that's all you want to make, you're going to be disappointed. You will be disappointed. It's kind of like your first date or your first girlfriend. I like to have this analogy of when you go on the first date and you are about to kiss this girl, and she starts talking in front of your face and her breath smells like shit, and you're like, oh my God, I'm disappointed, because she looks beautiful but her breath smells like dog shit. And that's what sometimes these cryptos are, because they could be dog shit to begin with. That's that feeling like, oh my gosh, why did it go down? But then you could find out that all she needs is to brush her teeth and maybe floss and go to the dentist. And she has a beautiful smile and her breath smells good. And now you just go past that smelly breath. And now you have a beautiful woman in front of you who's smart, funny, has a beautiful physique, and you're not worried about it no more. That's how you should approach these cryptocurrencies, because you never know. Sometimes you could find a diamond inside dog shit, and 9 times out of 10, that's what we find.
Yeah.
SafeMoon is one of those diamonds inside those dog shits. We just put on a plastic glove, grabbed that fucking diamond, washed it off, looked at it, and then it became millions. Well, not millions. I shouldn't say millions, but it became tens of thousands. And
Yeah.
to us, is millions, because we're middle class dropouts. So.
Yeah, exactly. But all right, so don't send Litecoin. They don't let you transfer Litecoin yet, Vinny. We're gonna have to figure that out for you. But just try to send Binance, or try to buy Binance through the Trust Wallet. Send it through crypto.com, or if you have Binance USA, it would be the same thing. Binance, I don't think I'm logged into Binance because I got a new phone. So yeah, see, everything's like same things through Binance USA. You would buy it, you would purchase the Binance, you would select withdraw Binance, you would then hit the Trust Wallet address to receive Binance. You would process it. Once you get the Binance inside your Trust Wallet, then you would transfer it to Smart Chain. Once it's in Smart Chain, then you would then go to sorry about that. Then you would go to browser. You would go to Pancake Swap. You would hit the wallet that you're trying to. You would hit the currency that you're trying to buy, which is, in this case, we're talking about SafeMoon. Then that's how you find it. Now there is another token that we want to talk about, and it is Elongate. Elongate is another one of these deflationary tokens that are super small market cap. They're super small. They are deflationary in a sense that they're burning tokens, right? Yeah, you have 1 quadrillion tokens, but they're burning them.
So it could be deflationary in that aspect, and also price inflationary, right? Because when you say you start off with 1 quadrillion, say you start off with 1 quadrillion SafeMoons, and there's a price set for 1 quadrillion. So every time you burn tokens, the price, and now of course if there's outside buyers, now the price is subjective to be higher than when it started with 1 quadrillion, which is 1,000 trillion. So that's a huge number to wrap your mind around. But now we see that there's 405 trillion SafeMoons burned. So that tells you that the price will never be as cheap as when it was 1 quadrillion, which is 1,000 trillion SafeMoon. That being said, I do believe is a speculation, but if you buy early, man, I mean, what more can you ask for? You should do your due diligence, do some research, understand their protocol, read their white paper, kind of find out who the CEO is, listen to the CEO. Is he knowledgeable? If he, of course he's going to be knowledgeable, but is he genuine? Is he truthful? Is he doing the right things for the right cause, or is he just trying to make a quick buck out of us being the customers or the consumers? There's a lot to go into that. That's up to you as an individual to do your due diligence. But if you've reached this part of the podcast, I would recommend start from the beginning again. If you're trying to buy SafeMoon, so you could buy it through your iPhone, just how Rigo did with his screen share. Thank you, Rigo, for also sharing your Trust Wallet to us. It was an amazing opportunity for those who want to buy SafeMoon. Just go back to the beginning, learn it yourself. Obviously, pause the video, rewind it if you don't understand what he said, and then play it again, and then pause it and rewind it to where you understand it yourself. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I mean,
reach out to us. Send us a message on YouTube, and we'll make sure to get back to it.
There you go. It's that simple. I mean, we want our viewers to be successful. I feel like the only way we feel humble is when we share our information, because we've been making shitload of money off these cryptos, and we just want everyone to make the same. I mean, that's just how we feel, and we want to make our destinies for us. We don't want others to make it for us.
Exactly. And then this is another token here. If you want to show them, Vinny, Elongate. This is the other one I was talking about. Same thing. Look at the total supply. Shit ton of tokens, but they burn tokens. They have the same concept, but I don't know. I'm not sure if they're at 10% or 5% that they burn. And this is all because Elon Musk tweeted, "If there's ever a scandal about me, please call it Elongate." And these developers decided to go and create a cryptocurrency, like kind of like a meme, you know. But they actually donate. They donate to, I believe, hungry kids around the world. They've donated. See, it says donate. They've donated quite a bit of money. So this is another one of those tokens. The here we go. A 10% transaction fee rewards holders and donates significant sums to charity. So this is another one of those tokens. Super cheap. It's at 6033. Super cheap. It's I have it right here. Right here. Look at this bad boy.
It's up 60%.
Yeah, 60%. I bought this, I think, at like 17.
Amazing.
I don't remember when, but Safe Moon, the other one we're talking about, there's a 6 here, and that was massive gains. I think that like 10x already or 15x. So this is another one of those tokens. If you want to buy it, same concept. You go to BCS Scan. You get the contract address. You copy it. You go back onto your let me show you guys. You go back onto your Trust Wallet. You would go to browser. You would go to PancakeSwap. Then instead of hitting instead of doing the SafeMoon one, you would have already copied Elongate contract address, and then you would hit paste, and then it would say Elongate. Same process as SafeMoon. The only thing, instead of copying SafeMoon's contract address, you would copy Elongate's contract address off of BCS Scan, and then you would put paste, and then I already got some big dogs hitting me up. What's the next move for the cryptocurrencies? He's like, what should I put money in? Shout out to Big Brian out there, always asking for good advice. You know, we try to help people out. We said we're not experts. We're not financial advisors. This is what we're doing. We like to tell people what we're doing because we want everybody to make money. This is what the Middle Class Dropout show is about. Just a bunch of middle class people trying to, get out of the middle class, because we get boned the most. So you would then do that, and then same process. It would pop up on your wallet as Elongate, like it is here. So yeah, man, this is that was basically it. I don't know if they need any more help that way. They can write to us on YouTube or hit you up through your text message, and then you can let me know, and then I can hit them up. Give me the number. I'll walk them through it. Because the worst thing that can happen is you lose your coins. You send it somewhere we're not supposed to be sent, and then that's what sucks. So I feel like I talk a lot, bro. My bad if I didn't make sense, but that was just me. I'm not a teacher, so I don't know how to properly.
Hey, bro, I think you did amazing. I feel like if you are driven and you want to buy these cryptos, then you will figure out a way. I mean,
yeah, definitely. It's not easy. It's not easy to get them.
It's patience.
Yeah.
And a little bit of due diligence. Now, for all of you who are tuning into the Middle Class Dropouts, again, if you reach this part of the podcast, I would just suggest that you write a footnote and say go back to the beginning of the podcast to learn how to download these apps and how to buy SafeMoon the way Regal was explaining it. In my opinion, it's worth it if you're motivated to get into the cryptocurrency world, especially buy a cryptocurrency that has 0.5 zeros in front with a 6 next to it. or a 6, and maybe want to get into some action now.
And my bad, Vinny. See, the price was surging for Safe Moon. It surged crazy amount, and it's starting to pull back a little bit. But that's healthy. That's what we need.
We need a healthy pullback.
that pullback. You don't want a token to skyrocket a 10x in the first day. 20x. You want them to have pullbacks so they create new resistance levels. So if you do see your money grow to 10 racks, and then the next morning it's at 2,000, it's gonna scare you. But you want that, because then you know that's a new all-time high. It's gonna want to hit that again. So it's not for a weak heart. Like, just leave the money there and follow us, and we'll tell you guys what we think when we're gonna pull out. And if you feel like pulling profits, pull profits. So didn't mean to interrupt you, bro.
No, you're good.
I just saw it surging back a little bit.
That's valuable information. In my opinion, that's valuable, and we're not afraid to pull profits because that's why we do this.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
is why we buy cryptos. This is why we educate ourselves, and why we want to educate the masses who are willing to take a chance on us, kind of hear us out. Now, you don't have to, which is okay. It is what it is, but we're excited because every decade there's opportunities to invest, and it's only when you have your finger on the pulse when you could see those opportunities.
Yeah.
Now, if you miss that opportunity, it's okay. It's a learning experience. Understand why you missed that opportunity. Understand why you did not have your finger on the pulse. Were you distracted by other things? Did Dogecoin cloud your mind, and how you wish you would have bought Dogecoin when it was at 3 zeros, right? A fraction of 1 cent. And you did not, because you thought it was a joke. And now people are making hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars off of Dogecoin. And so you're trying to figure out when's the next opportunity. Well, if you tune into the Middle Class Dropouts, you might find 1 or 2 opportunities with us. And again, we don't just speak about cryptocurrencies. We talk about commodities like I'm blanking on it, but uranium is one, gold is another, silver is another. And we have companies that we have brought up in the past podcasts about what we think uranium stocks are doing, gold stocks, silver stocks. Of course, now
don't forget about the good old gold and all that.
Of course, and now we're speaking about cryptocurrencies because we see as the next frontier.
Yep, that's the money making right now, and we're always gonna gravitate to what's making money now, and that's what we want to do. We want everybody to make money. We want to make money, right? We want to be good. And like we said, we're not experts. We're not financial advisors. This is just 2 dudes that we talk a lot about this stuff, and we're very passionate about it. And we want to change lives. We want to change our lives, right?
In your opinion, how do you get someone passionate about cryptocurrencies? What would you say? I'm a 23-year-old guy, young, dumb, full of cum, but I got stimulus money.
All of us.
I got $1,400. I got laid off. I got money in the bank, little bit of money in the bank. 23 years old. What do you recommend I do? Of course, I need to keep a day job. So, what's your advice?
Let's put it like this. If I was that 23-year-old, knowing what I know now, if I knew what I knew now then at 23, I think I would, this was me, I would set up a 3 to 6 months emergency fund, right? You always need something to back up on. Anything else that comes from it would be extra stuff so you can invest and stuff. So say at the end of 6 months, you're able to save up $3,000 and you want to invest into something. I would say diversify into stocks, cryptos. Do your research if you want to drop, some money into Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the safe one we're talking about. Diversify into the stock market if you want to buy single stocks, if you want to buy index funds, if you want to buy mutual funds, and then diversifying commodities, right? Gold if you want to buy the actual physical gold, if you want to buy gold stocks. I think that would be the best advice I would give for somebody like that. It's very hard to tell, to be like, hey, go and buy the, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what the show's about. So if anybody is out there listening at that age or at any age and wants to invest, follow this journey, dude. Because I think I'm new to this too. I've only been in this game 3 years, so I'm learning every day. We do the research so we can bring it to you guys, so you guys don't have to do it. And if you guys want to do as we do, that's on you guys. We're not telling you guys what to do. This is just what we do. We're not making no money of, for us showing this Safe Moon, Elon, we're not getting no commission. We're not dropping no links. I don't even think there's a way to make money. I'm sure there is, but like you can, put your Coinbase wallet and then you get 10. We're not doing none of that. This is strict. If if I was talking to Ventura, hey, this opportunity, go and do it. This is basically what this is. So don't think we're making any money off of you guys. This is just the information we're bringing. But yeah, bro, that would be me if I knew what I knew then. What would you do, Vin?
Great question. Personally, I would figure out where the state of the economy is.
Yeah.
And how would you do that? Good question. I wouldn't know. But the way I started was I was interested in the economy, wanted to I knew a little bit, right? I saw The Big Short.
Yeah.
I started typing in on YouTube, The Big Short. Other links popped up. This was before YouTube became super regulated. And I saw Dr. Ron Paul, who was a congressman for Texas, the Ron Paul Liberty Report, and I just fell in love with his message. I mean, the libertarian standpoint, the Austrian economic standpoint, and it resonated with me because it made a lot of sense. And growing up in California, where it's the most liberal state in the world, well, not the world, but United States at least, it made me realize when I saw the Ron Paul Liberty Report and started watching several of his YouTube videos, how we're so fucked in this economy, especially as millennials. And so I started doing more research, and a buddy of mine, of course, got me into the cryptos a long time ago, maybe in 26. I wouldn't say a long time ago, but for sure in like 2016, 2017. Yeah. And so when I was turning 23, I think I was at that time point as well, but yeah. I was into the cryptocurrency space because I had a small background in where our economy was going. And it didn't seem that at the time the Federal Reserve was going to raise interest rates, but it didn't seem that they were going to keep raising them forever and that they were going to go back down to zero interest rates. And sure enough, that happened. And as soon as I had confirmation on where the state of the economy was going, that's when I started to act and react more into the stock market, into buying gold and silver, into buying cryptocurrencies, getting more knowledgeable in the space. I found a passion for making money because I was not only making money, but I was protecting my purchasing power. Yep. And so the US dollar is a unit of debt because it's a Federal Reserve note. If you look at a US dollar, plain and clear, on one of the sides, it will say Federal Reserve note. It's not a Federal Reserve bill, nor does it say receivable with gold and silver like back then. Back then, you could trade in your dollar for some gold or silver. Now it's just paper. And, I mean, at least you could wipe your ass with it when it's useless, but it's going to be some rough-ass ass wiping for a while if you hold nothing but dollars. And so, in my opinion, at a 23-year-old, I started to invest in hard assets. And so I don't regret the investments I didn't take because to me, those were learning experiences as well. Well, why didn't I learn that? Well, why didn't I invest in that space? Well, because I wasn't knowledgeable. Yeah. So what did I do? I cut back on social media, hardcore. I just stopped using all my social media platforms. I deleted every fucking app I had on my phone for a while and just dedicated my undivided attention to my my knowledge, to expand my knowledge base and have an open mind and kind of look at both sides. Look at the Marxian point of view of the economy compared to an Austrian, and a Keynesian point of view compared to an Austrian. And right now, what's going on in our world is a lot of Keynesian economics, meaning that they want to print a lot of money and use the printing press as our tool of last resort instead of raising interest rates and allowing the economy to heal itself. And so, in my opinion, it was a fantastic 4-year journey of just straight book reading, podcast listening, audiobook listening, and a lot of research, a lot of personal research that I had to get into to understand this. Yeah. And a lot of it started with the history of the Federal Reserve back in 1913, when there was the whole Creature and Jekyll's Island, where it was a bunch of bankers who wrote down the Federal Reserve Act of 1913.
And then they had their bought-out politicians that then enforced those policies.
Which is the president, Woodrow Wilson, who they pretty much shoved the Federal Reserve Act down his throat, and he pretty much helped pass it. Yeah. And then got us into World War I, right, shortly after the Federal Reserve Act. And so, yeah, it's fascinating. Once you dive into the financial world, you start to see a bunch of rotting things in the financial world. But don't get this mistaken with those that are in the financial world and want to open people's minds the way you have done today, Rigo, where you're teaching those who want to buy SafeMoon how to get SafeMoon. There's a lot of people will call them financial gurus, but you could tell who's genuine and who's disingenuine. Yeah. And a lot of the genuines really aren't trying to sell you anything other than convince you and persuade you that their message holds more weight than the conventional wisdom out there, right? Because sometimes you might turn on the television and you look at CNBC or Fox Business or CNBC Business, and they're telling you about certain companies, right? Whether it's a GameStop, whether it's a Zoom or AMC, and they just want you to look at this over here, but don't look at over here. Don't look at these other opportunities.
Exactly.
Look at what everyone else is looking at, because we want you to be distracted.
And we're
here.
we're getting the real gain somewhere else.
And by the time they want you to look at these certain stocks that they're promoting, it's probably because they're the ones selling to you. They're dumping to you. So keep that in mind. Yeah. When we tell you about a certain stock, it's because that's when we're also getting in or have seen enough price action that we are convinced that, okay, we should share it because it's still cheap. It's not expensive. Expensive could be very subjective to those who don't have the money.
Yeah.
And
that's what we say, right, Vinny? Invest what you're willing to lose. I know, $100 means a lot of things to different people, right? So $100 for somebody could be like, hey, I spend that at the casino. To other persons, hey, that's all the money I have to, to buy food for the week. So don't stay in your lane in the sense of don't try to compete with anybody else. Just invest what you're willing to lose. If it's $50 you're willing to lose, if it's $100, if it's $1,000, if it's $5,000, do what you you know what I'm saying? Like, stay true to yourself. If you don't feel like, hey, if you see people investing a big amount. No, I started with $50. Then I started investing $100. And instead of going to the casino and wasting, that money there, I was like, I might as well put it to something that's going to grow in value. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely investing what you're willing to lose. And and be positive. And like I said, this thing is a risk too. So crypto is very volatile. You can have 1,000 days in this account and Trust Wallet one day, and it can drop down to 50. You just gotta have your conviction to know, hey, it's gonna go up. That's what these markets do. We're gonna sit here and tell you guys, hey, it's a bear market. Shit's about to hit the fan. Everybody start selling and pull out what you can. It's bull market still, bro. It's beautiful. It's green everywhere. So we want you guys to be knowledgeable in that sense. Don't go in there full. Don't start wasting your whole, house payment or rent payment on. No, just invest what you can. The opportunities are there. These coins are still early. We're still bullish on Cardano. If you want to invest into something more safe, look into Cardano, Ethereum, Bitcoin. I know there's a bunch of hype on Dogecoin right now. I personally think it's on a bubble in a say, because it just keeps going up, bro. It's gonna have to have a pullback, and then if you want to invest when it hits that 20 cents again, you'd go ahead and do it. But yeah, bro, that's just basically what I wanted to say, and like I said, if I spoke too fast doing the Trust Wallet thing, just reach out and I'll be more than happy to help anybody. So
good, Rigo. I mean,
it's fucking hot in here. I'm all sweating my balls off.
Nah, it's because you're on a roll and you're on fire, and to me, I don't give a fuck. You can sweat on my face.
Sit on my face.
How about that? But you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you remember that saying?
Oh, I know. Sit on my face. Hey, why don't you sit on my face?
You used to send those DMs to girls. They sit on my face.
Can you sit on my face, please? Yeah, and why we're so big into SafeMoon right now, and why we started this podcast speaking about SafeMoon is because SafeMoon is the first of its kind. And so normally when there's a cryptocurrency that's the first of its kind within the crypto space, for an example,
Bitcoin.
Or Bitcoin, Ethereum, as we were going to say Ethereum. But yes, Bitcoin's the first of its kind. There's others that came, and of course, it wasn't as hot, so that's why Bitcoin got all the attraction.
Yeah.
Same thing with SafeMoon. SafeMoon is the first of its kind. Yes, you have Elongate. Of course, you have Safe Mars, and you have Safe Galaxy.
And then you have Safe, another one. I don't know the other one. There's all kinds of safes.
There's a bunch of safes now, but the original is SafeMoon, and that's why it has the volume of buying, because many people like original. Now, yes, you could buy the other ones, which we're also fully invested in. So full disclosure, we buy the other ones as well. But SafeMoon was the first one, which is the first one we took the biggest chance, and it's obviously the biggest gainer for us.
Yeah, definitely.
So just look into those other ones as well. Be cautious about price action because investors want to take profit, and some investors will take profit at 50% gain, some at 100% gain. Who knows where your set of pooling profits might be taken at, whether it's at 100%, 300%, 1,000%, which would be 10x. So that's up to you as an investor, as an individual. We're not going to tell you when to sell. We're not going to tell you when to buy. We're just going to bring up these topics because it's hot, they're underappreciated, and they're the first of its kind. And so this is why for us, SafeMoon is massive today. And if you saw the price action this weekend, SafeMoon was on a tear. It was on a tear today. Of course, there's definitely going to be some selling action going on, but just don't be discouraged if you buy the peak and you haven't seen your money duplicate right away. Hey, you're buying it at the peak. If it pulls back, buy the fucking dip. Don't be afraid of that. But again, we're not financial advisors, so you do it on your own. But yes, there's many opportunities. There's so many opportunities that anything we see or come up with, we're gonna put it out on the internet. Hopefully, our viewers watch it. You guys make a shitload of money. We'll make a shitload of money, and we'll just keep the ball rolling. And we'll just keep the ball rolling. The point is to not be selfish about information. If you find this interesting, please share it with those who you think would benefit. If you want to keep it to yourself, by all means, keep it to yourself. I mean, hey, we're not going to be mad at you, but I feel humble when I share it with my boy Rigo and with my family members, and I know he feels the same way. So which is why we started this podcast to begin with, because if we make money, why not you? Why not you, the viewer? Why not make some money? Why not make a few $1,000s, go on a nice vacation, or a few $10,000, pay off some debt, maybe a few $100,000, buy yourself a house. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, the money printing is not going to stop.
They've already came out and said they're not going to raise interest rates
for the next 2-3 years, and that is my point.
Look at the housing. Look at the housing market, bro.
Super bubble,
crazy,
and that's just several confirmations to us why we should invest. And I love it. I love the crypto space. I will not change anything about it. It's the free market. It's what it's going to do from here on out, meaning create newer opportunities for young entrepreneurs like ourselves to invest in. And just look into it. Don't be afraid. If you have questions, if you're our friends, go ahead and reach out to us. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
We don't bite, guys.
I kind of bite, but don't be afraid.
Vinny does when he gets a couple beers, and he gets a little aggressive.
Just a little beer, just a little beer, and some tequila and some whiskey.
Right. He's got a couple broken fingers on his hands.
Just a little bit.
Sister.
Oh, hey.
Nah, hey, but yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I don't know. Do you want to touch on anything else?
Well, let's just say that Ben Askren got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm not hating on Jake Paul. I seen him practice boxing. He's a fucking good puncher. He has some good body movement. Those shoulder rotation connected with that hip rotation. That's powerful, bro. If you could rotate your shoulders and hips simultaneously and just let your hand be a slingshot and just fucking throw that right hand and create that fist motion at the end, that grip, you're going to knock someone the fuck out, just like Ben Askren got punched. Now, of course, this was in the first round. We didn't see Ben Askren's full potential, but Jake Paul, god damn, that was a good punch. Oh my god. I mean, the way Ben Askren fell, I mean, honestly, anywhere else, if it was, the MMA, if Ben Askren, I mean, but then he would have shot. He definitely would have took down Jake Paul on the ground and submitted him.
Yeah.
No doubt. But if it wasn't that, right, and it was just a boxing, then Ben Askren the referee would have stopped the whole fight. He would have just jumped in there and pushed Jake Paul out of the way. But, hey, that was a fucking great punch, and that was a great setup. Jake Paul was being very patient, and he came up and he just landed the blows. Look, I was rooting for Ben Askren, but it is what it is. I was super surprised.
Who do you think is a better boxer, Jake or Logan?
Well, there are brothers, so.
But who would you say is a little bit?
Oh man, I would think Logan.
Yeah, see Logan, I see
Logan.
like he's the one that started it, and like, but I feel like Jake is a little bit more dedicated to it. I saw this interview. I forgot who was talking to. He was saying how like, growing up rich, because I mean they got wealthy off of YouTube and stuff, bro. They started.
Good for them, man.
Yeah, and
Good
he
for
said
them.
that he was depressed. He's like, man, living in the big ass house. I was depressed, and what's my purpose in life? And he said he found a purpose in boxing. So you know what? As a mental standpoint, I can stand behind that, bro. Maybe he gets a lot of criticism because like anything else, how is he gonna get this top fight? And he's been fighting. He's got 3 fights. Yeah, I understand, or I don't know how many fights he has, but I get that point too, But hey, that's what the people want to see, bro. The numbers are there. That's what they're gonna see.
Yes.
So I mean, I don't knock him on that. I praise him if that's what he feels like he needs to be doing, and I saw that, bro. It was a clean knockout. It was. I mean, Ben didn't even see it coming, bro. I mean, it was just he rolled it right up over his shoulder and just connected, bro. And it was, you can see him get up too, a little like, what the hell, It's those punches you gotta look out for, and Jake Paul wasn't nervous, bro.
He was calm.
He's in there against somebody that's fought, bro. And MMA is hardcore shit, bro. He was in there. He didn't give a damn, bro. He's like, fuck it. Yeah, I didn't put no money in it because I didn't really.
Yeah, it's not one of those fights that you want to put
Canelo
money
though,
in
bro.
it.
I'm gonna put some money on Canelo.
Now I'll tell you this much. Let's go to the Canelo fight. In my opinion, the second fight with Canelo and Triple G, that's what sold me on Canelo, because the first fight, arguably, you could have said Triple G won.
Yeah.
Arguably. Second fight, Canelo did not move out of the pocket.
Yeah.
He fought as a true Mexican style. Triple G was on the outside most of the time. And Canelo just looked phenomenal. Now, fast forward to the Kovalev and the Daniel Jacobs. Oh, my God. I mean, Canelo just, he was like a safe moon.
Yeah.
He literally just fucking
he was, bro.
Exploded in talent and in discipline and his ability to move from punches and make you miss while he's standing right in front of you. That's fascinating to me. And so Billy Joe Sanders, hey, he's a champion. He's a good guy. I just don't think he has the ability to stop Canelo. I mean, Canelo's going to stand in front of him and he's going to miss. He might tag him once or twice. But if you allow Canelo to get you with that, jab, lead right, and then he steps into you, he's going to come with that body shot. He's going to make sure that lead right brings up your high guard, and then that left foot's going to creep up behind your right foot or left foot, depending on if you're southpaw or orthodox. But he will have an advantage to where he'll get close to your body, throw in that deceptive left body hook.
He does, and then comes or either through the top and goes under, or goes under through the top. That's his signature right there, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, bro. I think what happened was a first fight, bro, and I'm a Canelo fan, bro, and I can say, that could have went either way. They chose
first one with Triple G?
Against Triple G. They decided to go, a tie. Obviously, why Canelo was, he's a big name, bro. So was Triple G. So they weren't gonna. It was, they're like, let's not give it to him. I can see that. So, I think Canelo, the first fight, allowed Triple G to step in, and Triple G controlled the fight, right? You can give 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds to Canelo, it's up in there for discussion. The second fight, I believe Canelo heard all this criticism and he was like, fuck it, let me step in there. And I think he realized that he was just gonna outbox Triple G, because Canelo is a boxer, bro. And he can slug you out, he can box you, he can move around the ring, and his defense, bro, his defensive skill,
ridiculous,
bro, unmatched, bro. When against Jacobs, bro, Jacobs threw 5 or 6 jabs that didn't even touch Canelo. Then he goes in for a hook. Canelo slips it. Like, dude, Canelo's defense is beyond me, bro. So, and another thing Canelo has going for him is the big fights, bro. He's been in superstardom his whole career.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these fighters that challenge, mandatory challenges or whatever. Who was the last guy he fought? I forget his name. The mandatory fight he had to fight.
Yeah, it was some Turkish guy.
Turkish dude, bro.
Fucked him up.
Yeah. The lights got to him, bro. I mean, when you're not used to it, bro, the shit gets to you, dog. So, I think Canelo has that. He's already, fuck, bro. He's still in his prime, I think, bro. He's like that, Messi in his 30s and still in his prime. And, I think he's like that, bro. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Canelo, bro. I'm not going to say knockout, but I'm going to say he's going to outbox him. I think they go 12, but he's gonna win decision. He's gonna outbox him for sure.
I would say he goes 7 personally.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think Canelo's gonna take him into deep waters. He's gonna make him miss a lot.
Yeah.
And that's when Billy Joe's gonna realize, oh, I'm not just in with a random,
Not
a random, because I'm sure Billy Joe Sanders respects Canelo like crazy. I'm sure he does, and I shouldn't take anything away from that. But Canelo has a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge, ring IQ that it's beyond an understanding of just a conventional fan. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's just because his movement, his ability to just move away from a straight right or a hook or an uppercut and miss, that is just fascinating. To me, that's fascinating. I mean, how you time that, I would stay there and get hit with all those three punches. Bro. You know, I'm like, oh fuck, he just
like what the fuck? He just his combos, bro. His finesse, bro. His
confidence. Is
bro.
So amazing.
And then it's on a Cinco de Mayo weekend, bro.
Oh yeah, it's a 4th, right? They're fighting?
So he's fucking gonna be super hype. Mexican blood surging like a Super Saiyan through his bloods, bro. And
Mexican supplements.
Bro, he's gonna get his fucking gold hair and he's gonna be Super Saiyan in that ring for sure, bro. I mean, I love Canelo, dog.
Like, have you ever gone to Mexico and you ever like walk through or cross the border and you immediately feel this overwhelming feeling of like, I'm the most Mexican guy out here?
Yeah, bro, for
like,
sure.
You just like you walk, across the TJ border and the southern border, and you're just like, I'm the most Mexican motherfucker out here. And then you see all the homeless and you're like, let me go back to California. I want to stay in San Diego. I'm just kidding, but I mean,
you got your boy JoJo saying safe moon donator.
Hell yeah, Safe Moon all the way. Look, if we go back to Safe Moon, all I have to say is look into the beginning of this podcast, kind of educate yourself with what Rigo was explaining, and go forward with that. If you have any questions, comment on the section below, and we could try our best to figure out your question, and we'll probably maybe do another video.
Yeah, then we get requests
or an update.
More. Yeah.
Oh, for sure, an update. If we get a massive request, we'll do another video. But in our opinion, if you really want to get in, then you will do your due diligence and you will not stop to figure it out. You will figure it out and find a way. So any other fights besides Canelo and Billy Joe Sanders? I know UFC have some, but
yeah, they had but you know what, bro? I'm not a big fight watcher, except for like when a Mexican fighter fights or a big fight. So I wouldn't be the guy to ask what fights are coming, because I know dudes know every weekend's fights. Like Pigeon knows who's fighting or what time, who's in the undercard. I'm not like that.
Okay.
So I'm not too sure, but I am excited for that Canelo fight, and it's in 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Where are you gonna watch it?
Good question.
Probably
bro.
at the house. How we
probably just relax at the house. Have
some crab legs.
Oh, we have some bomb crab legs from Costco. I think we're good, bro. This was a great podcast, very informative. Rigo, again, I can't thank you enough.
Nah, bro,
you
no
are a
worries.
blessing. You're God sent, Rigo. You are, man. If you guys take anything away from this podcast, is that my boy Rigo is one of a kind, because he understands crypto like Messi would understand soccer.
Oh, bro, dude, don't do me like that, big dog. That's just gonna crash and everybody's gonna come get my head.
The price of Safe Moon's gonna go back down to 0.
Safe Moon tomorrow's at 0 and everybody's gonna come for my head.
Hey, there's one quadrillion Safe Moons again.
They decided to unburn them.
Unburn them, we bring them back.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, but yeah, guys, I appreciate it, Vinny. I put you on a high standard myself. And like we said, we're not experts. We're just two guys that do our research. And thank you guys for tuning in. And like we said, if you have any questions, reach out to us. You can hit up Jonathan. You can hit me up. Comment in the Middle Class Dropouts comment section, or you can PN us. I have access to it. I think Vinny has too. Mm-hmm. So any of us will get back to you, and then let us know your thoughts. And we had a good one, bro.
Amazing. Everybody be safe out there, and alavatela.